Hey guys, it's Lily with Paper Beats Rock Designs, and I'm back with another memory planning video using lots of different things from Heidi's Swapp and my stash. So I know it looks like I've done a whole lot already, but believe me, there's still a whole lot to do. This little envelope here is just from my stash, but Heidi does sell one that has just a simple flap to it. And then this little card that I die cut on the stripy paper there is the die is from Heidi Swapp, and that fits perfectly into that little envelope there. So I'm using some stamps from my stash, and then that Happiness Delivered is from the November Stamp Society. Yeah, November Stamp Society stamp. And then that flag is from, let's see, that would be June's Stamp Society kit. Just stamping all over the page, and now I'm stamping pretty stuff again from the November stamp set. I have this stamp from Citrus Twist, I think it is, that says I love you to California and back. And the especially for you is from the little mini stamp that came in the Stop the Blur kit from November 2024. I then took that little texture stamp. It's got a bunch of little dots on it. It's actually from Joann's, so I doubt you could get it now, but it does look a lot like the Heidi dot texture stamp, just kind of different values of dots. So sticking down this little banner that I stamped out from the February Stamp Society stamp set, and then this picture of like a little dirt hand and arm print on my husband's like back and shoulder from her daughter. So I grabbed this stamp from, it's a really old stamp from Ink Road that says dirt, more dirt, nope, even more dirt, and then a free hug stamp that is from the Heartthrob stamp set by Heidi. A little phrase from a Rolodex stamp that I've had for forever that's by like Smash. And then putting everything down with a little bit of washi tape. Now why I cut the washi tape like that, I don't really know. It wasn't necessary after I put it down. I realized that, but oh well. More washi for that bottom picture, and then I have a little stamp of the clip from one of, I think it was October Stamp Society stamp, and then the Polaroid just from last month. So coming in with Heidi's dots here, which are perfect for stamping big bits like this, and just the edges of it. Awesome. And then I grabbed this edge one, which I thought it was like a stamp that would stamp pages, but I realized after I did a few of them that it was actually one that did a frame. So I went back to the November Stamp Society stamp and grabbed the page edge stamp like this here, and then did all my pages. So it was a little bit lighter of a stamp. Lighter in texture and lighter in detail. And then after that I was like, you know what, this needs more ink. That wasn't enough, so I used my orange. It just went straight pad to paper and inked around there, and then now I'm gluing down on my little pictures. That little trick or treat sticker is from Daiso, and then the other little sticker is actually something I think I illustrated and printed up as a little envelope sticker there. Adding some more washi. You saw that I ripped off the washi that I'm not going to be using from that kit that doesn't match my color palette, and just pulled off the green checkered there, which I love doing that, because then you don't have to waste your washi, and then when you only want one certain pattern, it's probably on your packaging right there, so you can just pop it right off. Now I made these tickets a while ago, just playing around with my ticket stamp. And then it kind of worked out perfectly with the color scheme, so I just added the 9 and the numbers right there, because this picture and all these little pictures here about my son's freshman orientation, which was last summer. So this summer he's actually going to be a sophomore, and I think I'm going to die. It's insane to me. I can't believe how fast time has gone. Yeah, so now I'm stamping out this hello, I'm kind of not okay. Kind of freaking out over here, guys. Having a high schooler is wild. Ugh. Anyway, didn't like the way the flag kind of got lost on the name tag there, so I stamped it off by itself, and I will just fussy cut it. I have this other ticket that I'm going to be using to back the first ticket. Then on those little journaly labels there, I stamped On My Mind, At This Moment, and All the Feels, because y'all, I was feeling it. It was really hard not to cry at this orientation. Anyway, using that dot stamp again to add texture to both of those, and then the fun checkered stamp that comes in the ticket stamp set. I love checkered. I wish every company made more checkered. I could do checkered in every color all the time for every event. Anyway, putting down this hello I'm, and I wish I would have thought this through a little bit better, because this little tag there should have gone further out, and the label one should have been further in, because now I have that little odd space. But it gave space for this vellum heart that I put class of 28 on, and then I colored up some staples and stapled it onto the heart there. It's more visual than functional, because I'm just stapling the letters pretty much to the heart, not all the way through. I didn't want the little pokies of the staple to rub on this back picture and mess it up too much. I've learned my lesson on using like glitter stickers and stuff like that, and really try to pay attention to what's going to be rubbing together on these books. I don't expect them to, last a millennia, but I would like them to last a few years. So now I'm gluing down that little Dr. Squatch soap box there that I thought was pretty cool, and it's almost like a little scratch and sniff piece. I can rub it and it smells good. Anyway, now I got this tag that I'm going to make a little flip flap underneath here. Pictures of a craft fair that I was a vendor at, and one of the ladies I sold cards to. And then this picture down here was just in a fun like Cricut and sublimation group I'm in, I'm pretty sure. Or it could have been in a Halloween group. I'm in a lot of groups, I'll be honest. Facebook is a lot of groups. But anyway, this one chick made a bunch of like Beetlejuice moms and then like different ages of kids. And she actually had one that had like a older son and a little baby girl, so that was perfect for me. She didn't have any ones with black chicks, but I might come back with like an alcohol marker and just give everybody a little bit of a tan there. I don't care. Now for this month's stamp, which is so much fun. I love it. I can't wait to do so many different things in this, card ideas. But for today, because this week I had gotten some really cute Halloween pajamas from John's aunt, and I made this really cool witchy wreath that's up in the top corner. So I am going for spooky season starts now on my marquee, and going with some fun, just really going off the color palette of the pictures. So that's why I had a lot of items already picked out, because it was such a different color palette. It's not anything Heidi has ever done, so I really had to go through my Heidi stash and then go through my own stash, finding colors and stuff that worked out. Now I tried with both of these words making them center, but I kind of messed up on either of them, but I don't even care. It's fine. It kind of gives it more character. So next I grabbed this like banner and friendship bracelet from February 2024, I believe. And stamp out some of the pendants and their outlines, which, oh, isn't that so cute? I love the like Frankenstein-y vibes of that peeled paint and black together. And then I stamped out Now in green, which I'm gonna have to come back and fix later. And then I totally effed myself and got everything out of focus. So I come back and I fix the focus, and then you get to see, ding, I've done all this work. I stamped some bats, I stamped some birds, the spider webs, and a little bit of the sparkles and like textures from both the Halloween sets and the billboard sets. Now I'm coming back with some VersaFine black and went over the Now. I tried to do kind of like an offset of the green, so the green looked like a shadow behind it, and it kind of, I don't know, I love it. It worked. I wish I would have thought of that from the beginning though, but that's okay. Off camera, I stamped that cabana chair and umbrella and pumpkin there and colored them up. Fussy cut them out and wanted to make it look like the pumpkin was sitting on the chair, but that wasn't really working, so it's gonna sit behind the chair. Now the textures, again, are from the May Stamp Society stamp set, and the hot take is from July Stamp Society. This is my whole page. I love the way it turned out. I did add a little bit more stamping and stuff to the side over here with that little hat, and added some more of that crackle stamping around the page. I love the way all this turned out. I love all the pictures that got shoved into this matchbook over here. And then this picture of Luna trying to attack me with a water bottle. Super cute. On this side, I added some stickers off camera, and then that spooky vibes is from an Ink Road set. I sewed those two pictures together so they like flip flap up. And that little shopping bag is from the same summertime stamp that cabana chair and umbrella are from. I love the way this marquee came out. I did bump it up on a little bit of foam, like some really thin foam, but I love the way it all turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next video.